Hello, welcome back. My name is Amanda and this is my channel where I talk all about all of the knitting that I have been working on over the past couple weeks. Everything I want to knit, everything I want to cast on, everything I have been knitting, all of the above. Today is a little bit of a sporadic, unplanned video. Our poor little lady is teething quite badly and so she went down to bed pretty early because she didn't nap very well today. And I thought, hey, why not film a video with the extra time that I have this evening? So I have no show notes. I just kind of grabbed everything I've been working on and we're gonna talk about it and go from there. Everything I talk about today is always linked down below. Everywhere you can find me is linked down below. And yeah, I'm excited to sit and chat with you again. So let's jump on into what I've been knitting. So I think we'll start off smallest and we'll move to largest projects. I did cast something on for my daughter. She doesn't really have any like cardigans for the fall. She has some warmer like sweater-esque things and some jackets, but not really any cardigans. So I decided to cast her on a Hannah cardigan. This pattern is by Sarah. I believe it's pronounced Antipenkov. What is her... I think her Instagram is Noelle Knits. So this is the Hannah cardigan. It is a really sweet little itty bitty baby like half fisherman's rib cardigan. I am knitting this out of some of my own yarn. This here is Neon Sprinkles on my Birch DK base, which is 100% superwash merino. It's like a very creamy base with a bunch of neon speckles. And I've got decently far on this. I've finished basically like all of the, so I've worked the whole back and then I've attached and worked the two fronts and I am now connected under the armholes. And I'm kind of just in that back and forth stage. So let me grab my handy dandy tiny hanger. I am knitting the 12-month size. I think it's 6 to 12 months. And I just want to get this on here half decently. Here is where I am. So yeah, like I said, fronts and backs are done. You work this whole back, pick up stitches along here at the shoulders to work the two fronts, and there are some increases as it is a little V-neck cardigan. And then all those increases are done. I've connected under the arms and now I'm just working back and forth. So it's half fisherman's rib. I love half fisherman's rib. I love fisherman's rib too, but it's just so scroochy. And I have a half fisherman's rib cardigan that I absolutely love. I think I talked about this last episode even maybe. The Mayberry cardigan by, I think she's called And Other Knits now. But we'll be kind of sort of matching. Yeah, I am loving this so far. I think it's really well written, really easy to follow. I love this seam running along the back here. I think the pickup turned out really nice and neat. Yeah, it's so cute. So itty bitty. I think the neon speckles, like they're obviously bright and they stand out, but they're also going to make this so it matches with basically anything. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with this. I did not gauge swatch. I'm not test knitting, so why would I gauge swatch? The gauge was the exact same actually as it was for the Mayberry cardigan, and I remembered what needle size I used for that, so I just went with the same one and said, whatever. If it ends up a little big, it'll just fit her longer, basically. So yeah, looks like a tiny little vest right now, but I have been working on this when I just don't want to pay too much attention. It really doesn't take much paying attention at all now. One row is just very straightforward, and the other row is like a sequence of two different types of stitches, so it moves pretty darn quickly. But yeah, I think it's cute. I was gonna say I hope she likes it, but I don't think she really understands what she's wearing. So yeah, it's finally getting cold here. Today was the first day I was able to put her in one of her little, we got lots of little jackets with like the bear ears as a gift at her shower, and just grandma's buy clothes for babies. So she has quite a collection of little bear jackets and hooded fuzzy jackets. And anyways, I got to put her in one for the first time today, and she looked so sweet. So we went to Costco and she had her little bear hood, and I always carry her in stores in like one of those little front carrier things because she likes being able to look around. And she's so funny. Just total aside, maybe a week or two ago we were walking around Walmart and I heard someone as I walked by them say, "Oh my goodness, she's so cute, but she's staring into my soul," which makes total sense to me because she's very talkative and fun at home, but we get out in public and she just has the biggest eyes and she's just wide-eyed and looking around and like taking everything in. But it looks like she's staring into your soul. So she was doing that with her bear hood in Costco today, or her bear jacket. But now she's gonna have a mommy cardigan, so enjoying working on that. Obviously, it's working up quite quickly because it's a baby project. And then I have two other things that I did talk about last episode that I made significant progress on. I think we'll talk this project first. This is my Wintersoul sweater. This is a pattern by Adorable Knits, and I'm working this up in Double Sunday from Sandis Garn. I'm using two different colors here. I know the light color is Putty, and I can't remember what the darker one is, but they will be down below in my show notes. I can give you the actual numbers of them though. The dark color is 5581, and the lighter one, Putty, is 1015. So the dark color is my main color, and Putty is what I'm using for the color work. And since last episode, I have made significant progress. My hanger, my me-sized hanger is up on the wall here. I need to scooch back because, like I said, significant progress. I need room to show you. I might even be able to try this on for the first time today because the body is done, the collar is done, and I'm just working on the sleeves. So here it is. It is an all-over colorwork raglan. So yeah, typical raglan shaping. The pattern itself does, this is quite dark, but it does call to have a 1x1 twisted rib. I'm just doing a regular rib, mostly because twisted rib really hurts my hands. And since I have limited knitting time, I don't want to be in pain while I'm doing it. So yeah, the whole body is done. This whole pattern is charted. There's some written though. This, the raglan up here is all written, and I think maybe the first row or two of the chart is written, and then it's all just charted. So yeah, the sleeve is just a straight sleeve. There are absolutely no decreases or anything in it, so that's making it quite easy to work. I think I have like one more full repeat and then a half repeat, and then I guess today will be a good time. You can add extra to the sleeve if you want to, and today will be a good way to test kind of how the length of it is hitting me. The collar is supposed to be a little bit more wide and open. I did pick up a few less stitches on the collar than the pattern calls for, and I think just looking at how it's sitting on this hanger, I am happy that I did that. So, oh, the other thing, I have been testing different ways to do floats on this, two different ways to do ladder back jacquard specifically. So there is one way where you can start your ladder back by doing a left lifted increase. And there's another way where you can do it where the row before you start doing your jacquard, you do yarn overs where you want them to be. And I've decided I prefer the yarn over version. So let me show you my floats, and you can see my little ladders. They look so good. Oh my gosh. I always love looking at floats on camera because then you see like really how they look. And minus whatever that is, these look pretty darn good. I do say so myself. So they're quite short. There's not like big sections of long floats on this, but there are my little ladders there. So I'm pretty proud of myself for that. But like I said, why don't we try this on? I'm just gonna pull this needle here so it's not in a, what is going on here? Gosh. Oh, because I'm halfway through a row. Well, yeah, no, I can do that. I just don't want this to be in a precarious spot where like I pull stitches off the needle by accident, because I would be really upset if I did that. But I do have a beginning of the round marker on here, so we can do what I just did. Okay, I'm gonna put this on. And I'll maybe film like some B-roll and such, because I need to get better at that. Because when I yap and you can't see my face, it's awkward. It's awkward to me even when I'm editing. So I'll film some this is me in it, and then I can talk without wearing it. Or maybe I'll keep it on. I don't know. It's hot down here. I'm gonna leave it on because why not? I'm talking about it. So though it is a little weird to have just partially done sleeves. But I think it's fitting pretty well, honestly. Like this sorry, there's a string. I think the collar's sitting great. Like it's gonna open up a little bit obviously when I block it, but I think it's sitting in a really good spot. It's not too tight. I don't see any awkward floats peeking through. I think the length is good. It's meant to be more cropped, so I think I'm happy with where the length is sitting. It'll be really cute with some high-waisted jeans or a skirt. I think the raglan is hitting in a good spot. Yeah, I am pretty pleased. That sounded weird, but I'm pretty pleased. So this is the size large. I can't remember if that is, that's the 4th size. I think I'm glad I picked this size. Like it's got some ease, but not too much. I think the raglan is hitting at a really great spot. Obviously it's going to open up a little bit when I block it, but Double Sunday is a non-superwash yarn, so it's not going to grow immensely. But yeah, I think it looks pretty darn good. I should take some pictures in it while I am sitting here as well. I have my phone down here and everything. Might as well. Wow, this looks great. Okay, I am quite pleased. This is the first like all over colorwork sweater I think I've ever knit. I did one from Rebecca Clow that was like quite a large portion, but I don't think I've done one where like the whole sleeve is as well. And yeah, nice. So I don't think I said this is a folded over collar. The bottom hem I did finish with a tubular bind off, and I will do that on the sleeves as well. I definitely think I'm going to need at least, I'm on the 2nd repeat. I might even need another 1.5 repeats, just looking at the sleeves here, because I do like them hitting about here. So definitely going to need some more on the sleeves, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Yeah, very pleased. Okay, I'm going to stop the camera here and take some photos on my phone, and then we will get back to talking about my other project, I guess. Okay. Yeah, overall, I think this is turning out really, really well. It's so cute. I don't know when this is releasing. I have to have it done by the end of this month, beginning of next month, somewhere in there, but very soon. Really, really enjoying it. I think it's really well written so far, at least. I've had no issues. Very easy to follow. So the other project I am working on is my Stripetastic Hoodie by Maxim. I moved so many things around to take those pictures, and I'm just noticing the mess that it is. And people keep texting me because I forgot to put my phone on silent. Anyways, working on the Stripetastic Hoodie. I feel like I was closer before. There. I have got a lot done on this as well. Definitely in a different order than said previous sweater. So I can actually put this on a hanger this time. I don't think I could last time. It was like really awkwardly set up. It's still a little awkward because I just picked up to work on the hood. Here we are. I have both sleeves done. And obviously split for the sleeves. I just picked up to work on the hood. So you can kind of see what's going on in the front now for that hood. Yeah, lots and lots and lots done on this as well. I'm quite pleased with how the stripes are turning out. I am hoping a little bit of this, like, which I think it should, lumpy bumpiness kind of blocks out. I don't know how I was holding that. When I block it, like when I stretch it, it lays a little bit flatter, where right now it's kind of like accordioning. It should block out quite a decent amount of it, but yeah. Okay, so let's talk yarn first. I'm gonna pull up last show notes, or last video's show notes, because I don't remember the yarn names, but they will be in here. So let us see. Stripetastic Hoodie. This is all Kelbourne Woolens Scout, which is a non-superwash yarn, I think. Actually, I have one here. Scout 100% wool, 274 yards per 100 grams. This is my main color here. This is Hazelnut Heather. And then this really light blue here is called Sky Heather. The darker blue-green is Meadow Heather. And this one here is Sunflower Heather. So, yeah. Like I said, the sleeves are all done. The cuffs are a folded over, like double cuff, which I kind of personally think is unnecessary. So you work rib for half of it, and then the inside is just stockinette. So halfway through you stop doing the rib and you just knit stockinette, and then you fold it over and connect it down inside. I don't see the point of a folded over cuff. I don't know if someone has a good reason as to why one should do one, but like, why do you need a cuff warmer than the rest of the sleeve? I don't know. But I'm doing what the pattern says because that's my job. I'm knitting the size 5 for this one. And let's see, what else can I tell you? I'm holding it upside down now. The hood is also double thick. You knit it all at the same time, so I'm really interested to see how the construction of that turns out. That was a lot of the reason why I wanted to knit this, is it had really unique construction. And I love learning new construction and just doing new things. And like, okay, this cuff, do I think it's slightly not necessary? Yes, but I did learn something new about this. For some reason, my brain never thought that you could have the inside just be stockinette. So that was something new I learned. And yeah, otherwise, it's gonna be a hoodie. I can't really try it on because of this cable here, but I like the colors on myself. I guess that's good. It's knitting up pretty fast. Like, it's just alternating knit and purl sections, so it really isn't that complicated. You just have to pay attention to how many rows you knit. So yeah. Anyways, that's all I've been working on. I've been relatively monogamous for me, so go me, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna stop rambling. I have so many other things that I would like to get done since the little lady is asleep and not feeling well, and you know, so I'm not gonna ramble for too long, but I was just really excited to be able to sit down and get a video out. And yeah, my goal is still approximately every 2 weeks, which I think I've been doing pretty good at. So hopefully I'll see you again in another 2. The pile of yarn down there for next projects, I plan way too far out in the future, but we won't talk about those yet because I'm not 100% sure on them yet. So, oh, I know what I was going to talk about. So I talked about this beautiful bag last episode from 5 to 6 Organized Knits, and I was all excited to tell you about my new needle organization, my new interchangeable needle organization, and then the day after I put the video up, she announced she's retiring. So that went out the window. I'm still really happy with it, but obviously there's no point in making a video about it because you can't get the thing anymore. So I have considered trying, what's it called? They make the leather, I'm gonna do some searching here. The leather binders, they have like a project one, which I think would be really nice for carrying around like when I'm on the go, just to stick everything I need in it. Threaded maple. Do you like threaded maple? What are your thoughts? They're obviously pricey. And now there's all this tariff crap and all sorts of stuff. And I guess Canada isn't shipping right now anyways because their postal service is down. And I wouldn't want to pay for like DHL or UPS shipping or anything like that because that's just astronomical. So yeah, if you've used them before, let me know what you think because I am definitely curious. I'm gonna stop rambling. Thank you so much for joining me. I know this was probably a little bit of a short episode, but I'm glad you popped in to spend a little bit of time with me. Let me know what you're knitting down below in the comments, and I will hopefully see. Oh, if you haven't subscribed already, I would really appreciate it if you did so. Hit that thumbs up button. And also, apparently there's something called hype now that you can do. I don't know. If you like my video, you can hype it. That makes me sound, I don't know. That sounds icky. I don't like the sound of that. Anyways, do all the things. Get my video out there to some other people's because I would really appreciate it, especially if you enjoyed what I put out there. So yeah, I will see you again very, very soon. Bye.